Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Whoosh. Let's see who's here. Hello, Allison. Hello, Jess. Hello, Sharn. Hello, Saribot. Good bot. Welcome in, friends. All right. I tried to get this all situated. I didn't do a very good job. Cool. Hello, Scruffy. Hi, Georgina. Huzzah! Nailed it. First try. Okie doke. I hope everybody's doing okie dokie today. I am hanging in there. I had an appointment with my, at the allergist office today to get this like genetic testing thing done where they like for $169 take like a cotton swab and like do a thing on each side of your mouth, and then they mail it out and they test it for things, and it may find stuff, it may not, so it could be a waste of money, it might not be, but I'm kind of under the impression of any more information is good information, and so sure, why not. I want to go home. I'm sorry. I wish I could get you home. Hi, Charlie. And then I started filling out the stuff for the new doctor that I'm going to see, right, for the rheumatoid arthritis doctor. And I was filling out the paperwork, y'all. I don't remember what day the appointment is. I don't remember what day the appointment is. And it was like asking me questions on the paperwork, and I'm like, I didn't put this in my phone because I made the appointment while I was on stream, so I think I wrote it down on a piece of paper in here. So your guess is as good as mine as to where that piece of paper is. I do use a stand. It's a daylight stand. I think I actually have a link. Give me 2 seconds and I'll look for it. Oops! So, I mean, I can call the doctor and be like, hi, I have ADHD and I thought that I would remember to put it, yeah. I thought that I would remember to put it in my phone. And I didn't. Could you tell me when it is, please? Pretty please. Because I am a goober. Yeah, joke's on me. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, you know what? James bought this for me. hold on. Oh, hydrate reminder. Okay. I shall do that. Not me going over, because I have stuff saved in like a separate wish list, like things that I purchased. And I was like, wow, that's a really pretty cross stitch. And then I realized it's saved in my wish list. I was like, I clicked over. I was like, wow, that cross stitch is really beautiful. Oh. Yes, it is. I saved it because I thought it was pretty. Oh, God. Here you go. This is the stand that I have. It is a little more expensive. One of the things that's nice, I can show you this. So it has these spaces, right? So this is an OttLite stand, I believe. But the nice thing is you can run a light up through. If you look at the link, right, it'll show you. You can run like attachments through here. So like one of them can be for like a magnifying glass. The other can be for a light. So it's really nice. It's very sturdy. I have not had any problems with it. Like it goes under my desk because that's just how I have to have it positioned. But I mean, it's holding a pretty big frame. There's nothing supporting it on the other side. But it can hold any size, which is also nice. So again, a little more expensive, but like it does all the things, so I can't, you know, I can't really complain. Hello. You're welcome. The other thing too, obviously you can always look for it to go on sale. Hello. It's already o'clock. Girly Pop, it's a cross stitch day. Which means it's a little more difficult for you to... Okay. But then if you look at like the Daylight store, you can see all like the different attachments. Like they sell stuff, but you can also like use different, you know, whatever. They have a lot of different lights and a lot of different options, which is nice. Hello. Yeah, that's gonna be your best bet. Hi. What's such a pretty girl? It's you. You can sit there. That's a fine spot. Cattail. Oh, are we gonna snuggle today? I would love that. Okay, I gotcha. Let me adjust this so that there's a little more room for us to snuggle together. Hello, raccoon. Okay, nailed it. No, don't go, don't go, don't go. I fixed it. See, now you can stay right there. No, don't go. See, it's perfect now. You can sit, and we can snuggle, and it'd be so sweet. Please. Okay. Oh, so in my going live message, and I'll ask this a couple of times, what do you all think? Because tomorrow is going to be our hexagon day. So for $15, you can donate to St. Jude, and you'll get to pick a color that I will use in my scrap hexagon blanket. Now, I only have a certain number of colors. I'm using all of my Aunt Shirley's yarn, so I'm not using like anything in my stash. So I was thinking, would it be good to you for you all if I made like a couple of hexagons that had every color, and that way you could be like, I want the blue in square or in hexagon 3. Would that make sense? Like I could do like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then like all the other colors I have. I have a couple of different like blues and stuff, so I don't know. Would that be a helpful thing, do you think? Or should it just be like you say a color and I just pick one of them? Like you can say blue and I'll just grab one of the blues. What do you think? Oh no. Maybe the duck wants to go swimming. You think color samples could be helpful? Because I can whip that up tonight. Or if I need to stop doing this. I'm hopeful that that could help us get a little closer to our goal for St. Jude. I think it'll be fun. And then y'all will have like a couple of hexagons in this blanket forever. You know? I'm hanging in there. I'm trying really hard to not like think about it too much. And to just relax as much as I can. Which is so much easier said than done. I mentioned that I went to the allergist again to like have this testing thing done. And on our way home, our Walmart order was ready. We just had like a handful of things that we needed to get there that we couldn't get elsewhere. And so we went and we picked it up on the way home. And one of the things that I got was another DMC floss box to hold all the colors that I've gotten for the Eevee Evolution cross stitch. And y'all, it wasn't, the pieces weren't in the bag, which means that whoever picked the order said that this was fine. So yeah. And I'm annoyed because they're the only place that has it for like a sensible price. Those boxes should not be more than $5. Okay? I, at one point, bought them from Amazon for like $3 each. Most places right now have them for a ridiculous price. And Walmart had them still for that $3 and like something cents price. And that was the only one, I guess, that they had in the store because I tried to buy two. And I'm like, frustrated now. So I had a feeling that I should have checked it there, but the one nice thing is that, like, because it's broken, they don't want it back. So I got my refund and I don't even have to bring it back to the store. So at least there's that. Small victories, I don't know. I just have to see what color this is. So now I have a box that's kind of broken, but I'm like, maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can do something so that it's usable. Saren! Hello, my lovely friend. How are you? How is the rest of stream? How's little man doing? I happen to have sweet Artie on my lap. Hello, Teresa. It's good to see you. Hello, Mousy. Mousy, you knit so quickly. I saw the progress pictures in Saren's Discord of your sweater. And you are so fast. It's very pretty. Hello, Elf. Oh, yes. Let's pin that St. Jude information because we are fundraising still for St. Jude through the rest of the month. And tomorrow is going to be kind of a fun, I think. Chat says it's going to be fun. It's bulky weight. Oh, that's always nice too. Yeah. The lightweight sweaters take forever. They take so long. So I have this blanket that I've been working on. I can actually show you all a cute little picture. Here's Maple on it. And I'm calling it my scrap hexagon blanket. And the yarn is all yarn from my Aunt Shirley's stash. So if you don't know, my Aunt Shirley is the one who taught me how to knit many, 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 many years ago. And when she passed away, I was the one in charge of divvying up supplies, if you will, between myself and the other crafters in the family. And so I took a lot of her projects that were started with the intentions of hopefully finishing them. And I also took, you know, like I gave, you know, knitting needles to people who knit, and I gave, you know, I tried to like divvy up yarn amongst people too. But I took a decent amount of like worsted weight yarn. I have some like very light yarn too, like baby weight. I digress. All of the yarn that is being used in that blanket is from her stash. Which is fun because there's a lot of old stuff in there. There's a lot of Red Heart in there. And there's just, it's special. So basically, my rule with it is kind of like my rule when we do give back blankets, which is that I don't want to have like the exact same color right next to each other. Either in the hexagon or in neighboring hexagons. So like I try to spread them out. The intentions to finish the projects aren't necessarily even ambitious. It's some of them don't have the patterns with them or don't have everything written down. So some of it has been a little bit of problem solving before I can really do anything else. Anyway, I have been making these little hexagons though. And I thought it would be a really fun way, as we're into our last week for fundraising for St. Jude. What if I had an option for $15 donated tomorrow? You would get to pick whatever color I add into the hexagon. So we could have like a whole section of moat hexagons in the Aunt Shirley blanket. So that's going to be tomorrow, and you guys can pick whatever colors. There's some multicolors. It's fun. But I thought that could be a fun little way to get some donations in. I know that we all tend to enjoy, I don't know, donations that do something like that. You know, when we did the ones for crowd control. I almost said crowd fundraising. I'm like, no. So that will be tomorrow. And so we were just talking about maybe tonight I should make up like a little sample that include like a couple of them that include like all the different colors that y'all can pick from. But yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. Today we're cross stitching. Saren, did you let everyone know? Wait. I updated, did Twitch not update what my title was? It shows here. Okay. Well, I just refreshed it. That's annoying. Anywho, so yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow. It's good now. That's weird. I don't know. No, you're so good. I have no idea. That's what we did yesterday. Here's some of the band. Hold on. We got 2 of them done to their feet and 2 of them with their torsos done. So We made good progress on them yesterday. And the Discord notification didn't pop. Well, it's there. Weird. They will have instruments. But welcome in, Hammy. No worries. Finished a few more trees today. Only 2 more for St. Jude. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, and I should also mention, so if you look up here, you might be like, why do you have an actual raised and then there's another number? If you missed it, we had a scammer come in and donate $1,000 to St. Jude in multiple donation amounts. Like, they would do $100 here and $200 here and whatever. And evidently they were done with stolen credit cards. And so unfortunately the total amount raised has slowly been going down as the credit card companies sort things out. So the actual raised is how much money we have raised without that scammer's money. So our goal is to make it to 2,500 and we're at 2,252. So in case you're wondering why that's like that, that would be the reason. Let me adjust my camera so that it stops autofocusing on goofy things. But Saren, if you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do that. You're welcome to hang out and lurk or chat. Do whatever you gotta do. That goes for anyone else who came in on that raid. We're just kind of chilling and chatting and planning. So I know one person said that having the samples would be helpful for tomorrow. Do you all think that it would be a helpful thing to do? No worries. I'm glad that you checked in. I'm sorry that Discord was being goofy. You think so? A, B, C, or D? Yeah. Okay. Can do. So this is the Under the Sea cross stitch along from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I, of course, in true Megan fashion, made a couple of changes, including giving this person who was originally a scuba diver or just a diver, I made her into a mermaid. Because there's a mermaid up at the top, and I was like, I want there to be more mermaids. There was only one mermaid, and that didn't feel like the right number of mermaids to swimmers. So there are 3 people swimming. I still might turn one more into a merman. We'll figure it out when we get there. More mermaids. There should always be more mermaids. Also, I didn't introduce myself, but I think you all know who I am at this point. If there's anyone new here, though, hi, welcome. Feel free to say hello. Let me know what you're working on. You can let me know what you're working on even if you're not new. Also, I have an Artie sleeping on my lap. Oh, and I have to make a raid star for Saren. Goodness, I am scatterbrained today. Oh no. Feel a little better? Oh, good. I hate when you accidentally overdo it. Because, like, you're having a good time, you know? You're crafting and everything is good and fine. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh no. Maybe everything is not, in fact, good and fine. Let's make Saren's star. Of course. It's so sparkly and pretty. You're right. There's the link, by the way. We are fundraising, like I said, through the end of the month for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. If you would like to make a donation, even $1 helps out, and will make you a member of our ball pit. There's no balls on my screen right now, but you could join the ball pit. And we have, of course, some fun little incentives too over here. So different amounts that you donate can have different things happen on stream. Oh no. Yeah, I've done that before. I have definitely not listened. Stayed up later, crafted longer, whatever. And next thing you know, you're like, ugh. Heck. I'm glad you're taking it easy now. That's important. Here's your raid star, Saren. You get a gold star. Thank you so much for bringing everyone over. You are now in my jar. There's a couple of ways that you can become a star in the jar. Subscribing or resubscribing lets you pick what color star you want to be. Rating gets a gold star, and gifting subs gets a sparkly purple star. Also, $20 donated to St. Jude gets a special red star that's only available to those donating to St. Jude. Words are hard. I agree. Halfway through the foot of a sock? Nice! I also want to take a nap. So valid. The dinosaur is finished. Heck yes. A finish on a Tuesday? Impressive. Very impressive. I'm out of balls! I'll have to buy more. By the way, we no longer have the funny number in our total, so if anyone wants to donate to fix that, we are $17 away from the dollars being the funny number and just 69 cents from, you know, the cents being the funny number. I'm buying some balls this way because I can't reach my keyboard because Artemis is sleeping on my lap. And you all know that that means I cannot move. It is against the rules. Your feet had broken the sock. Oh no. Y'all, I'm so sad that I can't go to Joann's. I know you all will understand. Ooh, I'll go take a peek. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I love the yarn that you used for the dinosaurs, cut like the body. And look at the little ballerina and her tutu. So they'll close, all the stores will officially close on the 30th. All the stores that are close enough to me are closed already. So I have no idea if ones that are out of state are still open, but anything that is nearby that isn't like hours of driving are gone. Oh, it's 3 threads together. Oh, that's cool. It looks like one. You did a great job with that. The one store by me probably closed before their end, yeah. Probably still open today. I think they're done tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer. I'm trying to figure out like what to work on. So you might be wondering why I'm ending my threads the way I am with them just like coming out the front and not flipping it over and weaving it. It's because the cat's on my lap and because turning this big bulky frame that I'm using is just awkward. So do y'all think maybe I should work on the sand? The sand is a big spot. Yeah. My store was open until their last day. And they actually closed early. Because I don't remember why we were out that way, but I was like, let's just drive by. And it was like, it was well an hour before they were meant to close, and the doors were already locked. Like, they sold out before the end of day. Let go. And then the one that we went to by James's Air Force Base, that one still had days left, but they were going to be closed by that day too, you could tell. Like they just didn't have enough product to be open. It's sad. I did get some good bargains, yeah. We have a Michael's near me, and hopefully that stays open, because if that goes away, all that's left is Hobby Lobby, and I won't shop Hobby Lobby, so I'll have to be completely online at that point. Unless, like, something else opens. But I won't go to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I got some great deals, and I was saying this, I got enough cross stitch like needles that unless it's a specific size that I didn't get, I got 22, 24, and 28s Or no, I'm sorry. I got, yeah, 22, 24, and 28s. So, like, okay, I didn't get 26s. But other than that, I won't ever need to buy cross stitch needles again. Like, ever. Because they were normally $3 a, like $3 to $5 a pack, depending. And I got them for like 3 cents on the last day, and for 40 cents earlier than that. Like, you can't beat that. Like these kind. Like, you can see this one says $2.29, but there were other ones that were more than that, and I got them, like I said, either for 40 cents or like on the very last day they were 3 cents. They were out of them, yeah. I always made sure that I always left enough for more people to buy stuff. Like, there were people who were just like, and again, maybe they are, I hope they're crafters and that they're not just going to resell things, because there were people just taking every single piece of like paper, because Joanne sold loose paper for like scrapbooking and stuff like that, and there were people who were just taking every single one. And again, all right, but like, I didn't take every single cross stitch needle. But I also wasn't planning on reselling any of it, so. Oh yeah, do y'all think that we can get at least one ball on the screen before we go to our first stretch break? Even just $1 helps. Every dollar, every penny, it all adds up. Also, again, a big thank you to everyone who's hanging out and lurking. Even if you're unable to donate, it is very much appreciated. More people here means more recommendations to new viewers from Twitch. So thank you all. You might get some new people in, learn about the charity. It's across the street. Is it loud? It's so interesting to me, the things that my microphone doesn't pick up and the things that it does. Like, why on earth does it think that lawn mowing sounds is something that I want picked up? Because I can promise you it's not. Nope, it's lawn mowing. You normally don't hear trains here unless it's like really late at night. And it's like quiet. There's normally too much other noise. You're getting it in stereo. No, I get that. I'm hypersensitive to sounds too. If it gets annoying, let me know, and I'll close the window. They should be in the backyard soon, though. we don't have like the biggest yards. They're nice, but for like a company coming out with the lawnmower, or like, you know, the professional people come, like, they mow a whole front lawn very quickly because their machines are just really big. So they should be moving hopefully into the back in just a minute. It's kind of relaxing for you. Y'all, we have not had the air or the heat on in months. It's been ridiculous, the temperatures here. Which I'm very grateful for, because goodness knows having lower cost on those bills right now is very helpful, while the cost of other bills is a little higher. Too small for it. It'd be like a 100-point turn. Yeah. Just need to chill out, yeah. There we go, they're in the backyard now. Okay, but I hate this lo-fi sound, whatever this is. I absolutely hate it. I didn't see the notification pop up, but just based on the time, we should probably be hitting our stretch break here any minute. So it's a perfect opportunity for you to get a snack or a drink, take your meds, move your laundry, or donate to St. Jude. Actually, there's the reminder, there's the alert, 1 minute until ads. So it's also a really great time to get over to the website to donate to St. Jude. And when we get back, I will do any and all fundraisery type things. Are huge, grow into your yard. Trim, but they don't. That's annoying. Yeah, the previous homeowners planted some things really close to the fence here, and unfortunately it kind of grows into the neighbor's yard. They've never complained. I've never actually even met them. Their house is kind of in rough shape. And I would have no problem if it was unsightly on their side, that if they cut it, that would be fine. Or if they asked us to cut it, but there's a fence. So if there wasn't a fence, I would trim it, but I can't get into the yard unless I climb, you know what I mean? So like I can't do anything about it unless they're like, come on in. Yeah. That's impressive. Alrighty, let's take a quick stretch. Even if you're just stretching in your seat like I'm going to because of Artemis, get a snack, get a drink, stretch, donate. I'll be right back. I swear that one missed like a lot. Yeah. I don't understand. There were a lot of words that I saw you guys say that are words but weren't counted. I don't know. And they weren't even like naughty words like the other word for rooster that Words on Stream doesn't allow. You know? Anyway. Already got up, so I went and peed. So I apologize for taking a couple minutes there to get back. I like leaned back in my chair and stretched, and evidently that was too much movement for her. She was like, "Goodbye, I'm out." And I was just, okay, how dare I like do one of these? You know? It always cracks me up when they're like, "No, you shifted and now everything is terrible." And you're like, "Okay. Sorry."
I found my people.
Thanks for that follow. Welcome in. Time to do some chores? No worries, Saren. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Ruthless Ghost Waffle, welcome. Sorry, your name got hidden by our charity incentives, but welcome in. Feel free to let us know if you're a crafter, and if so, what kinds of crafts you do. What the heck did I do? Oh, I missed one stitch. It's fine. We are cool. If we do say so ourselves. Sounds good. Is there one that you have a preference for? Ruthless, okay, not a problem. Well, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Oh goodness, that's a lot. Also, the people who were mowing lawns are already gone. Like, they're done. Done with the whole yard. Oh no! Rip. That's always the worst. You try and log in and it's like, there's already a user with this, or there's already someone with this username, and you're like, yeah, it's me. And it's like, your password's incorrect. What do you mean? The curse of technology and passwords, yeah. A lot of times you can just sign in again on a new phone. That's right. Watching and chatting will earn you some dollars. Then you can buy some more Pokeballs. That's so real. I hate when, okay. Evidently, I guess there was an update with Sims. And so I guess there were a couple of mod updates. Because I keep getting like at everyone notifications in Discord. And I'm like, what? Why do I keep getting pinged? Ooh, what color? Yeah. Yeah, the sand goes like all the way over here, and then there's a little crab. A little crabby crab. And then there's a big rock. Ooh, a fox. Foxes are so pretty. Oh, I still have a ways to go. I still have all of this, all of the sand in that, and then the swimmer here, the mermaid man there, and then like some little fishies and stuff. No, it's not the last thing. That'd be great. But it's not. Oh, hello. Are you coming back? Can I help you? Did you go get a drink? Yeah? If friend shaped, why not friend? Yeah. Hello? What? If anything, it was probably like me being done with a section. Can I help you? Are you coming back for more snuggles? I adjust things. Come here. You can come up. You can. Don't yell at me about it. Coming. Good job. Look at you. I told you could do it. There's not a whole lot of room up there, though. You just gonna sit there? Okay. You can sit there. That's fine. Ooh, nice. And hedgehogs? That's wild to me. You wouldn't find hedgehogs here out in the wild. Do you want to sit? You can. You can. It's so funny. If you like try to headbutt her, she like looks away. Whereas like Maple and Pippin will headbutt you back. The large section of colors, yeah. After working on like a confetti section, I definitely understand that. Miss. They're saying hi to you in chat. Oh, oh. Hi. Are you coming in? Come in. You gotta look out that window first. We have a lot of cats here. I showed you all the kitten. We saw him again on our walk. Come here. Hi. Come on. She was on my lap, and then I dared to stretch on the last stretch break, and she was like, "How dare you move in your seat? I'm leaving," and she left, and I was like, oh. So you hear them? Yeah. Man. Yeah. And his friends. That dilute orange kitty was the most beautiful cat I've ever seen. Like, color-wise, I've never seen that color. It was so pretty. Who's gonna be the first ball today on stream? There we go. And we're lying down. Fantastic. All right. Do any of you follow Smosh? Either on like Instagram or Facebook. I don't know if they have a YouTube. Or like their Spotify or like any of their playlists. Yeah. I love them. James and I have been listening to their old podcasts. Because we never have like listened to them all the way. Like, I've watched a lot of their videos on like Facebook and stuff like that in the past, but I've never really just like sat and listened to them. So when we're driving a lot, lately, that's what we've been listening to, and a lot of like the Reddit like "Am I the asshole" sort of posts. And y'all, this one person, the one that we were listening to, was talking about how their neighbor has this really old cat that likes to, and they have a fenced-in yard, okay? And their really old cat likes to just lie outside and basically sun themselves. They're old, they don't climb over the fence, they don't leave their yard, they don't do anything. evidently this greatly upsets this other person who's asking if they're the asshole. Because they have a little dog who evidently then is barking at the neighbor's cat and like freaking out. And so they have tried to tell the neighbor that they need to keep their cat inside and it's a problem. And, you know, like the commentators were saying, you know, they have feelings about cats being outdoors for other reasons, you know. But, like, in this instance, right, like, the person was asking if they were the jerk because evidently while the cat is lying outside and, like, sunning itself, in order to try and teach the cat a lesson to stay inside, first of all, that right there, I'm like, they have been spraying the neighbor's cat with the garden hose. And then when the neighbor got mad, they threatened to call animal control to say that there was like a strange cat and like to come and pick it up if they let it outside. All because they can't teach their dog not to bark. Basically. Like, it was this thing where I'm sitting there and I'm like, so the issue isn't the neighbor's, like, if the neighbor's cat was coming into your yard, I can understand you being more frustrated, right? Like, if the neighbor's cat was coming into your yard and causing issues, okay, whatever. Still not the response. Not the correct response, but I could understand your frustration. But this cat is literally just laying in the sun in their own yard, minding their own business, and your yappy little dog won't shut up. And so evidently that's the neighbor's fault. I should also mention that the person with the dog newly moved in. The person with the cat has been there for a while. And like, this is not a new behavior. Like, the cat is, you know, well, everything about this cat is like, you know, it's like a 17-year-old cat who's just like lying out in like the grass in the sun. Like, and they went on to Reddit and were asking if they were the jerk, and Reddit was like, are you out of your mind? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. You're in the wrong on this one. 1000%. Oh, Reddit went off on them. Like, that was one of the ones that we were listening to today, and we were just like, what is wrong with people? Like, blaming the cat for your dog's bad behavior. And like, someone was saying, you know, okay, well, what does that mean for like your own dog? Like, what do you do with them when you're frustrated, or like to discipline them? If you're like turning the hose on you. And evidently, Raccoon, thank you for the $10 donation to St. Jude. Yay, Raccoon's the first ball today. Heck yes. Thank you so much. $10 closer to our goal. Heck yeah. We're $7.69, so up. Never mind. Hammy, thank you for the $10 donation. Oh my gosh. Thank you both. Go, 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 go. Let me get you both added in to... Boop. Great minds. I appreciate you both so much. All right, let's. 32 is raccoon. 33 is hammer. You're both added into our raffle. And thank you for getting us closer to that 2,500 goal. Outside sunning itself and a couple walking their dog past got upset when the dog went for the cat and the cat hissed. Of course. They poured water on the cat. Oh my god. My dogs go for a cat, they get dragged away and told off. Yeah, it's not the cat's fault. It's that's not the cat's fault. Hi, clever guy. I'm hanging in there. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We were just talking about a Reddit post. Good, I'm glad. Hi, Emily. We're just cross-stitching and fundraising for St. Jude. Cat surprises us. Yeah, it's not the cat's fault. No. I feel like that's always a nerve-wracking thing when someone new moves in. It's like, what kind of person are they going to be? Are they going to be a cool person, or are they going to be one that's like trying to spray your cats with a hose? Why are my balls always lying on their backs upside down? I don't know. They're resting. I mean, if someone else donates but like they can move the balls around. The balls bounce. Sounds like a personal problem. I still can't believe how big that $1,000 ball was from Twitch. Like, knowing that the ball depends on how much your donations are, like, that was out of this world. Paint me like whatever. Oh my gosh. That was a huge ball, yeah. It sure would be a shame if Twitch did that again. No, honestly, I kind of hope that they are going around and like helping other people who were affected by the scammer. Yeah, so Shiz, last week I discovered, you might be noticing that I have the actual total and then the amount on the bar. The amount that's on the bar is not correct. It'll probably continue to come down, actually, until it eventually gets to the actual amount raised. Evidently, someone with stolen credit cards was going around to St. Jude fundraisers and donating money. And then when the credit cards are reported stolen, the money came out. I did just update the total. Yes, thank you. So they basically donated $1,000. We're still waiting, I think, for about $600 to clear. Yeah, evidently it was done with stolen credit cards. Hammy said for the kiddos and their families, keep up the fundraising. Ha, beautiful. I wonder, let me look up. So let's see. There's $531 still that has to come out that they donated. Which is why there's the difference. Yeah. So, and of course, because I also got a notification from Tiltify about reaching $10,000 raised for charity. But if their money comes out and we don't raise at least the $2,500, I won't actually have raised $10K for charity. So I'm refusing to accept my little pin thing that will be on my dashboard, because until we actually, like, it's so unbelievably crappy. Well, I was a mess that day, needless to say. And Twitch came in. So the scammer had donated $1,000 in broken up into like $100 donations, $50 donations, things like that. So overall it totaled $1,000. So Twitch came in and donated $1,000. And they were like, this is real. This is not fake. Like, we heard about what happened and we wanted to basically make it right. And hi, Silly. And their comment was, continue doing incredible things with your awesome community for the kids. And so basically that negated their scam, if you will. So it's still, we, like Petrichor said, some people don't see those charges until they get their statements. It can take some time, which is why we have a goal of $2,500, because then even when the scammer's money comes out, I'll still have reached that 10K lifetime goal of raising money on Tiltify. It was so cool. I was just like wrapping up stream and like trying to figure out like what we were going to do the next day, and Twitch just came in and was like, here you go. And I'm like, hello? And then it was very sweet of them to be like, hi, this is real. Like, we heard about what happened. I don't want you to, hold on, let's see if this might be the clip. There you go. If you want to see. Morning, Emily. Like, I literally buffer in this clip. Like, you can see my face go from like, huh? To realization to just like crying. Like, it was such a roller coaster of like, what? So yeah, it was a really cool thing for them to do. And like I said, while we would love another $1,000 donation from Twitch towards this goal, I'm kind of hoping that they're going around and helping other streamers who also got scammed by this person, or I think there might have been multiple people, unfortunately, that got this idea. Because Tiltify was like, you're not the only person. And I'm like, well, that makes me feel horrible. It's funny, like, part of me, because I have to put all my VODs and stuff over on YouTube, and there's a part of me that, like, doesn't want the VOD saved, because the beginning of the stream, I am a crying, sobbing, understandably emotional mess, because I just found out that this scam had happened. But then to have it end like that, obviously I want that bit, like, saved. So it's It's a mixed bag, but yeah, it'll get uploaded. I'm not gonna censor real emotions, you know? We're not about that here. Yeah. No, some of that will definitely go into like the next raid video. I've got so much arty fur on me. It has to be in the raid video, yeah. One, two, three, four. They have like a couple of flecks of like darker colored sand in this, which is why there's like a couple of spots that are skipped. So, in case you were wondering. But I like that. Makes it more realistic. Oh, the seahorse pattern isn't mine. If you do exclamation point fidget in chat, it'll pull up the designer. Yeah. You can buy the pattern from them. I am but a creator. Now, I will say that the changes that I made to like the fins, if you will, that's not in the pattern because like I just did whatever. That's not included in the pattern that you would buy. But yeah. No, thanks, silly. I think that someone should fix our 69 cents. Because we can't have another stream end without having 69 cents, right? Agreed. Could do a cheeky dollar train, yeah. Oh, from Animal Kingdom, that's cool. Welcome back. Or a baller train. I mean, we had, you know, cats stealing credit cards to donate. What about all the other pets? Dogs, birds, hamsters, lizards. But don't actually steal credit cards. It's wrong, you know? Borrow with permission, please, pets. Yes. Someone gotta wake up my lazy ball. It's having a lay-in. Do you think... I think we could get to 2,300 today. That's $30 away. That's a squirrel time away. Or Hank, if you would prefer Hank over the squirrel. Wait, am I supposed to say that I don't believe in chat? Is that how this works? Am I supposed to cast doubt? So that way chat is like, no, we can do it. Let's prove streamer wrong. Okay, in that case, I don't think you can do it, chat. I don't think that we can get $30 more in an hour. I think it's impossible, actually. Chat would never make me cross-stitch wearing a squirrel. Or pizza glasses. Chat would never do such a thing. Chat hasn't made me wear pizza glasses yet, so I doubt they're gonna start now. There's 30 people in chat right now. Dollar Train. See, dollar trains can add up. How is there still so much cat hair on this? Or a $5 train, or a $3.63 train. I don't know. Reach into your pocket and find out how much you have in your pocket train. Honestly, that's a mood. If your pocket is also in debt, thanks for just being here and lurking. Or chatting, or whatever. That's very helpful too. Liking posts on social media and stuff like that, you know? All of those things help. Aww. I love that. Probably because the cat is on my lap. That there's still so much cat hair everywhere. Butterfree. I'm pretty sure I already have one, but I've got so many balls. What balls do I have? Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Dang. That was pretty rude, Pokemon. Alright, well, evidently it's about to be stretch time again. I don't know how that happened. But we're going to take a quick stretch break here while ads play. We'll put some words on stream up to play together. It's a really good time, though, for you to get a snack, a drink, go to the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, donate to St. Jude. It's a really good time for that. And then when I come back, should you donate any amount that triggers something to happen, we'll do it as soon as we're back from stretching. So if you've got a couple of dollars, literally $1 helps. It really does. It adds up so quickly. So yeah, if you're able to donate. And if you're not, hang out while we play words. And we'll be right back. We'll keep working on sand. I hate sand. Gets everywhere. Be right back. Have a good night, Mia. Alright. Whoosh. I'm pretty sure we had that level yesterday. I wasn't even looking. I was stretching. As best as I can because I have a cat on my lap. I actually sent this picture to James on that stretch break. Look at her. She says, cozy. Honestly, hydrating is a really good idea. Everyone, unclench and quench. Unclench whatever you're holding tight. Take a sip of water. So the girls were like parallel playing today, which was pretty cute. Like Artie, they don't want to play with the same toy together, but they were playing with the same toy, just not next to each other. It was really cute. Like they were taking turns. Oh my god, there's so much cat fur. So I tested it out last night and I was able to play Minecraft for a little while without having any kind of issue with like the vertigo. So that's good. I didn't really do anything too crazy, but I was able to like log on and do a little bit. I moved like where my farm was. So, me too. So hopefully we'll still be able to show off the farm or the what I've been doing, I should say, on stream soon. Thank you all for understanding and your patience while kind of dealing with the unknown again. The pain in the patoot. But we're doing the best we can. Yeah. Just do the best you can. That's all any of us can do, isn't it? Shallows, I want you. Pokeball, go. Into the unknown. That's one of my favorite songs. Yay, I caught something. Yes. Screaming time? Okay. Everybody, get ready. Deep breath in and scream. Very good. I shared a picture in Chit Chat today that I just felt like was all of us. My duck has a leg to stand on. Hooray! It was a good representation, yeah. $45 minutes left to raise $30 more. To make it to 2,300 today. I love Liz. I love her comics too. I love her. I love the dog in the nervous vest too. That's one of my favorites of her characters. Oh, hello. Are you just turning around? What are we doing? Yeah, just repositioning? Okay, I get that. Sometimes you just gotta move a little bit to get comfy again. That's fine. Oh, big yawn. Yeah, she's like, Mom, you don't move. Because I need to get comfy. But I'm going to move. I swear she looked at my hoodie pocket earlier today and I was like, you can't climb in there, girlfriend. But then I thought about those cat hoodies where they have like the pockets in the front that your cat can actually get into, and I thought again that she might really like that. Yeah, I think that she would like that a lot. Or being swaddled. Oh my god. Whoop, and we're up again. And now we're turning around. Oh, nope, we're turning around to leave. Oh boy. Okay. She's like, you said something about a pocket hoodie I could sleep in? I'm ready for it. Let me move my legs a little bit. They've been trapped under her for hours today. And she's only 8 pounds, but let me tell you, 8 pounds on your legs for hours on end gets heavy. You want to lie down there? I can move the mouse. And the scissors. Oh yeah, my leg is very numb. But you see how cozy she was? It was worth it. It's so worth it. Oh my goodness. It's illegal to move the cat. Mm-hmm. Hi, are you supervising? She's a cutie patootie. What do you think? Should chat start a dollar train? Yeah? I think so. We could teach Hank a new craft. It's true. Hank or the squirrel. Yeah. I always feel so awkward, like, asking for donations because it's not something that I usually do. Like, I mean, charity, you know, different than personal or whatever. But I still feel awkward because I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, well, I can't donate, so I can't be here. Because that's not the case. It's like, you just got to talk up the charity, you know? It's a tricky balance to have. Anonymous, thank you for the $1 donation. There we go. $1 closer. It says Dollar Train for Artie. Wow. And then she left. That's really rude, honestly. But we appreciate it. That's such a typical cat. Oh yeah, I have to change the amount. Keep the Dollar Train rolling. Chugga, chugga, chugga. $27 to get to 2,300. I know. We're so close. $27.69 for a nice number. Also true. Give what you can afford to charity, however small. Every cent counts. Yeah. Being here supports the channel and St. Jude. Agreed. 100%. Anonymous, thank you for the $1.69 with the comment of there, I fixed it. Very good. Very good. It's back.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
KB! Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. We were just talking about our charity because we are fundraising for St. Jude today and for the rest of the month. We are trying to get to 2,300 today, and we're like almost just shy of $25 away. But welcome in. I hope that you all are having a good day. KB, what were you up to today? Hello, Practical Porsche. Welcome in. You love cross stitch? Yes, I do too. I do too. It's one of my favorites. It's super relaxing, and I've got so many up on my wall. You're working on a crochet fox, Lovey? Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Gotta put y'all in my pocket to carry work, food, and stuff inside. No worries. Have to tab merge. No worries, Miko. I do that too. Lurking in multiple places, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait. My worlds have collided. Yes, there's the link where you can donate to St. Jude. We have some fun little incentives here. Things that you can make me have to do. $10 gets you entered into a raffle to win an amigurumi of your choosing. Either one that's in the store, one that I've made before. And then we have a goal if we reach 2,500, but it's a but thank you so much for the raid. For anyone who's new, welcome in. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I'm usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. But we do other crafts here. Let me write KB Fibers on my little star here. But we do other crafts. Hi Yarnia. We're probably going to diamond dot later this week. Tomorrow should be a fun stream. We're going to be doing a special donation day where you can donate to pick the next color in my scrap blanket that I'm working on. So hopefully some peeps will enjoy that. I think it should be a fun time. But yeah, like I said, we're fundraising this whole month for the kids at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. If you don't already know about the hospital, it's a wonderful organization just in general. But they take in kids who are fighting cancer. The families never have to pay for their medical treatment or for the bills that come with staying there. So St. Jude will put the family up in a hotel. They will get the family there. They pay for all their meals. They pay for everything. So family never has to worry about paying at all when they are a patient at St. Jude. And then the other amazing thing too is that St. Jude freely shares all of their research. So any findings that they get with these donations for furthering care for childhood cancer, they share freely with other hospitals in the hopes that other hospitals are able to use that information to help save kids as well. KB, here is your star. Thank you so much for the raid. I shall add you to our star jar. Gonna eat? No worries. Enjoy your food. We are working on, this is the Under the Sea cross stitch from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. It was, I think, their 2022 cross stitch along. Sometimes you just, you don't keep up, and it's fine. It really is. So we're just working on that today. But KB, if you or any of the raiders need to raid and run, take care of yourself. Please make sure that you do that. Consider dropping a follow if you're new here. That way you can find us again. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It is about 5:40 right now. So we have about 20 more minutes to raise these last like $25. That was my goal for today. I think we can do it. Yeah, I have so many projects going on. You get pulled in so many different directions. Plus, sometimes you start a project and then you kind of like, not necessarily lose interest, but like something else grabs your interest, you know? And so you have to kind of, you put one off to the side, work on another, come back to it. You blame diamond dotting? Yeah. It happens to the best of us. You gotta figure out what to make for dinner. Look, it's shiny and you switch projects. Yep. Absolutely. Towards spaghetti, yum. Spaghetti's always good. I agree. Pasta's always a solid choice. Yeah. Hydrating's also always a good idea. Thank you. I love it too. It makes me so happy. Why are you licking your food bowl? I made sure that the auto feeder actually went off. Sometimes it doesn't. Did Pippin eat what was left of your food? And now you want a snack. And there's no snack to be had. Poor girlie. That's a mood. It'll go off soon, girlie. We might actually get all this sand done today. Now, great. Now I'm gonna starve. Got a butterfly cross stitch kit. Leftover thing. Never give you enough dark purple. Ugh. Supply more purple. Yeah. I would definitely reach out. I've done that before. Sometimes, like, they end up accidentally not including enough in a kit, and I've definitely reached out before, and I've had the company send me the floss that I needed. But yeah, I would definitely reach out. Someone ate all my food. Yeah, we're cross stitching today. Do you cross stitch as well?
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. I forgot to try and catch that Pokemon. Oopsie. I haven't in a while, but I used to. I feel like a lot of us here tend to get back into crafts with each other. Or we'll be like, ooh, I want to try that. And then you just do it while we're here. So, if you want to pull yours back out, you know, we'll encourage it. Hello? Why is there a knot all of a sudden? Oh, because there's an actual knot. Hold, please. Wear enablers, but the good kind, yeah. Do you do any other crafts? And is it Eliandra? Let me know if I said your name wrong. I'm really bad at usernames. But it's important to me that I get them right. There we go. Okay. I fixed the knot. I found we do bounce off of each other, yeah. And we learn from each other too. So true. Okay. Now that there's not a cat on my lap. Speaking of, there she is. She's like, yes, you were talking about me? I am here. Oh my gosh, not another one. Thinking of getting back into it. Can't find any cute designs. Making a few. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could totally do that with like waist canvas and stuff like that. Are you kidding me? Another knot in this thread? It's not even that long. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. And cross stitch is something that you can do. I do not need this. I do too. It always happens on the back of the thread or the fabric too. So you have to turn it over or like bend funny to look. Never happens on the top where it's easy to see what the heck happened. Also pretty rude. Always on the bottom. It's not right. Oh. Y'all just cannot help yourself. I did say it correctly? Heck yes. One, two, three. Over one, two. Skip one. Oops. It's one of the things when you stitch over two, sometimes you just go in the wrong spot. That person sounds so cool. The coolest. Cool as in their bike needs some work. Just a little. Almost done with the sand. Hooray. I don't know about all of you, but I wish I was quicker with crafting. I swear, I feel like I go at a snail's pace with everything that I do. That is the last bit of sand in this pattern, yes. There'll be a big rock over here with some coral growing out of it. Woohoo, indeed. I'm the same way, but then we do it. Yeah. I want to be quicker because there's just so many patterns out there that I want to do, or that I already even own, you know? It's like, darn it. Gotta get quicker at this. My speed's relaxing as a viewer. That's good. He looks a little suspicious. Uh-oh. Like, it's not matching the pattern suspicious, or it's looking like a little bit of a wrong kind of shape. There's a picture in the Discord. Okay, I'll go look in a sec. If you put the video on 2x speed, you move quickly. Yeah. If only I could 2x speed IRL, you know? That'd be great. Ooh, yum. One nice thing with chili is that you can just kind of do that. Yeah. Finishes off one meal, but like also makes a good like hearty meal still at the same time. It doesn't feel like you skimped out on anything. Fast filling option, yeah. Or like adding beans. Say you don't have like enough taco meat for everyone to have taco. Add some like black beans in there with the taco meat. Bam. Plenty. Alright, this is the last bit of sand. Just in time before stream ends. Holy cow. Last call for donations for today. Ooh, sweet potatoes. Yum. I love sweet potatoes. I love potatoes in general. Potatoes are good. What are we trying to catch? A primate. Boop. All out of potatoes. Oh no! Sand. Done. Check. Like that. We did the purple today and all the sand. And that feels like not a lot for 3 hours. But at the same time, it's done. You know? Thank you. Thank you all. Sometimes you just like realize how long a project's going to take, you know? Ooh, let's snooze those ads. We don't need those right now. 'Cause I will be wrapping up here in just a moment. Because it's garbage day. Okay? And can you believe that my husband is at work right now, which means that I have to get all the garbage ready to go out? I swear he does it on purpose. So that he doesn't have to do the garbage. But garbage is a boy job. Not really. I just don't like doing garbage, so it's a boy job in this household. I'll take out the recycling. Taken this morning. Yours is on the curb, yeah. Tomorrow we have a fun stream. It's a not you job. Yeah. Listen, it's obviously a job I'm gonna do. It's a job that I've done when James has been away on drill. Like, just because it's a job that I don't want to do doesn't mean that it won't get done. So So tomorrow we will be doing, I think it's going to be fun. I have a scrap blanket that I'm working on. And here, I can show you all. Well, here. No, I have to type the whole thing. There we go. Okay. I posted a picture of Maple with the scrap blanket up to this point. And I thought it would be fun to have a special stream with like a special donation incentive, right? Where you can donate to St. Jude tomorrow. I think $15 is what we were saying. My mods seem to think is a good price. And you would get to pick what color I add on the scrap hexagon that I'm working on. So here's a little hexagon. And so you would be able to donate to St. Jude and be like, I want purple, because all my purple people. Or I want blue, or I want whatever color. And I thought it could just be a fun way to kind of add a little bit more hexagons to the blanket. And a neat way for you all to kind of add to a blanket that will be for me. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Do this. And let me do this. Monday was a holiday, so it should be delayed a day. Yeah, I don't know if ours is delayed. I think ours only gets delayed if, like, our garbage pickup was on Monday normally. Yeah, we're doing good. Making progress. Okay. Let me take a look at who is online, and we shall go on a raid together. See, that's a normal sounding motorcycle. That sounds fine. Last chance to donate today while I'm live to St. Jude. Thank you again, everyone, for the donations today. I appreciate it. Let me see who's on and what they are doing. There's not a lot of crafters on. At least not a lot of crafters that I haven't raided recently. Reserve my seat for tomorrow's stream. Front row, please. You got it. You got it. Front row is yours. All right. Let us roll some credits. Thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the donations. I hope that you all enjoyed stream. If you haven't already hit the follow button, consider doing so now so that you can join us again tomorrow. Like I said, at 3 p.m. Eastern, so about 3 hours before right now. We'll be back and we will be working on some crocheting. So it's lots of fun here. You never really know what you're going to get unless you like knowing what you're going to get. In which case, come join the Discord because I normally post a schedule there. I didn't this week because my health was kind of making things be a little questionable. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get some raid messages going in chat. That first one is if you are a subscriber, and the second one is if you are a follower. Grab the one that pertains to you, and let's go on a raid. True story, always a fun time here. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I have fun with you all. Okay, let me see. Let's go out to California Burbs. They are a nature channel. They're really nice and chill and a lot of fun to hang out with. There's a couple of burbs there right now, but I'm sure there'll be more. And yeah, I hope that you have a really good rest of your time zone, friends. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and to other people. Remember you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow at 3. Goodbye!